everybody, and welcome back to my channel on this Thursday morning, afternoon or evening across the world where you may be at. And today I'll be talking about Durham Police and their wellbeing boxes. The title of the article says, Durham Police Wellbeing Boxes. The force launches new scheme to support neurodiverse victims and witnesses. So as a autistic woman and legally disabled woman, I thought I would talk about it here on the channel and give my own opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the article and then give my perspective towards the end. So without further ado, let's get into it. The boxes have been introduced by the Forces Autism Association to help support people who are neurodiverse when they find themselves in the unfamiliar surroundings of a police station. They contain different types of sensory items such as fidget spinners, Play-Doh, velvet materials and brushes to help users feel more at ease to be able to communicate easily with professionals. The boxes have been funded by Durham's Police and Crime Commissioner Joy Allen and will be available at the Force's main station. Project Lead and Deputy Force Lead for Autism, Sergeant Matt Heinzman, said the rollout of the wellbeing boxes in the Force is something we are proud of for all the benefit for all the victims and witnesses within our local policing area. Joy Allen, Police and Crime Commissioner for County Durham, has said, I fully support the rollout of these wellbeing boxes and the efforts undertaken by the force to cater to the needs of the victims who are neurodiverse. Police stations can be frightening and unsettling for people with autism. These wellbeing boxes will alleviate the stress and oversensory stimulation for people on the spectrum. So, for me, I think this is a good thing. I think it's something that should have been done a long time ago throughout all the forces here in the UK, not just selected police stations or police units, but I'm glad that Durham has took charge of this and decided to do it for neurodiverse victims as well as witnesses who may be coming into contact with the criminal justice system, not just the police but probation, court system, that kind of stuff. So what are my thoughts as someone on the autistic spectrum? Well, I've got two thoughts about this really. I've got the thoughts of, is this just going to target more autistic people to say that we're people who need special treatment, but at the same time I want to think this is a good thing to help alleviate our stress, our anxiety, our emotional meltdowns, our communication skills, to help us better communicate with officers and the criminal justice system. But also, I feel that maybe this could be a way to get us to better communicate with the court system and other potential people who are neurodiverse who are already accessing the criminal justice system. So again, this could be a good way to communicate with us and get us to feel more comfortable and at ease with the whole criminal justice system. But at the same time, this could be another way to just, I guess, make us feel like we need to be treated special or that we need to be treated in a different way because we are neurodivergent individuals. We do have a different way of communicating because of how our brains work. So again, I do have some concerns about this. But also, I do think generally it is good because it's showing that they are working with neurodiverse individuals and disabled individuals who may not just be a victim of crime, but also may be the perpetrators of crime, and therefore may need a bit more support when communicating to police officers about what they've done or how to record their criminal acts or how to be victims of crime, especially if you're a victim of crime and you happen to be autistic or neurodiverse. It's a bit more harder for us to interact with officers because our anxiety, our depression, and how we may come across as shifty or we may come across as awkward or non-verbal. So again, it can come across that we're being awkward individuals and not wanting to communicate when that's actually not true at all. So these wellbeing boxes will help us to communicate better and give us something to fidget with to keep our anxiety lower. Therefore, we're going to be tending to communicate and keep still rather than moving about or needing something to walk about with or having music on. It'll be a good way of making us focus and interact with other professionals who may need help and support in order to get our best interests at heart. And I think this is a good thing. I hope that all police stations across the county, across England will do this, because I think it will help interact with all neurodiverse individuals, not just autistic individuals, but people with BPD, people with bipolar, people with multiple personalities, schizophrenia, all that kind of stuff. So I think this is going to be nothing but a good thing, and I hope to God that this does get a wide range of things, not just things like brushes and Play-Doh and fidget spinners, because a lot of people with autism don't like that kind of stuff. We like things like skipping ropes, or we like things like music or clay or different other things like slime, which I have got next to me for my nephew later. But yeah, so I think that this is going to be a really good thing to interact better communication and make people with autism and disabilities feel less isolated when they come into contact with the criminal justice system. Let me know down below what you think, if you agree or disagree with me about this article. I will link it down in the video description down below. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll be back next time. Bye!